This is the Spark Film Show. We've got one more review to do. That's The Good Dinosaur, new Pixar film.
Yeah, so already Inside Out this year from Pixar has set the bar for Western animation films, because that was incredible. It was absolutely brilliant.
You've heard us speak about Inside Out by now.
And we were looking forward to this because, you know, it's been in gestation for a while, The Good Dinosaur. It's had
a turbulent run.
Yeah,
they had to strip the whole thing out and start again, basically.
A troubled development, yeah. So basically, it's an alternative timeline 65 million years ago where the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs supposedly has missed in this timeline.
Which was a great joke in the trailer, but it didn't get the same response in the actual film.
No, it didn't.
It just went over quietly, didn't it?
Yeah,
I think in the trailer there was a good laugh. So it is a good joke.
And now the dinosaurs have developed the ability to speak and do farming because they set on a farm with two dinosaurs, one played by voiced by Frances McDormand. I recognised that voice straight away. That was cool. I did enjoy that, to be fair. And they give birth to 3 kids, and one of them's called Arlo, who's the main protagonist of the story. He's a timid dinosaur, so he's weak as well. He must have been born he can't do the work that the other 2 can because he's too shy to do it, essentially. So he has to sort of get his trust, and he's given a task by his father. He can't do it. He has to trap this pest who's taking all the crops, and the pest escapes, and his dad leads him to a dangerous area to sort of kill the pest and prove his worth, but there is a freak flood and his father dies, and he then sort of has to sort of prove himself to the family. And you know the general story, it's all about, it's the exact same story beats that you expect from a Disney film, and that's the biggest criticism towards it, because there's nothing fresh here. That's the most important thing.
It didn't feel like a Pixar film to me.
No, it didn't, because...
Where was it? Where was the heart?
I mean, there is heart, but it's strange.
Where was our heart?
Yeah, but
it didn't feel invested in it.
No, it just felt like the same story you've seen quite a few times, and nothing
but done by
original.
DreamWorks or
and it had that stereotypical soppy soundtrack, not compared to Giacchino's masterful soundtrack for Inside Out.
Yeah.
You've got these, family overall, you're proving yourself in the face of adversity. All of this stuff you've heard a million times before. Nothing new to see. It looked great in the background. But the animation of the dinosaurs, as you pointed out, was pretty bad. It was like 2005.
We're looking at photorealism stuff that Pixar have really prided themselves on. They've really worked hard on the water and the texture.
The first 5 minutes was stunning until the dinosaurs came on screen.
Then you get this sort of squishy green alien-like dinosaur, blob, like a blobby dinosaur.
Yeah.
And typically. It's sort of like a crude. The kid was like a crude.
Yeah, so Arlo gets lost and he meets this rabbit kid who he was chasing originally when his father died, and he was the cause of all his problems. And they have to go on a journey of adventure and discovery. And you've heard it all before. And
one of those. The
film plays out as a very strange sort of western, because all of the dinosaurs have got like this Western Texan accent. I mean, they've got there's T-Rex cattle herders. There's rustlers who are like pteranodons and stuff. It's extremely weird. It does play out like a western, like a complete western, and it's very, very weird because of that. It feels extremely strange mashup of genres, but I mean, there are a few laughs there. There's a really weird sort of hallucinogenic scene, which is really, really strange.
Yeah,
there are a few smart jokes, but on the main, it's not very funny. It's not very moralistic in terms of what it has to say within its themes and story beats, and you just don't get behind the characters enough, and it doesn't look as good as it should, despite the brilliant photorealistic backgrounds, and that's just a shame because it could have been so much more. But it's not terrible. It's just not what we're used to seeing. It's more Cars 2 than it is Inside Out.
I just don't think the themes were interesting. I was very bored.
Yeah.
Kids might like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kids might find it sweet and colourful, but personally, I just think it was very boring. Couldn't get invested in it.
Oh, and then there was a Scientologist pteranodon. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, like all the things he was saying were like Scientology. It was a weird sort of amalgamation of. It was strange. It was such a strange film, but you're just nothing new to see.
For a Pixar film, I'm incredibly disappointed. I certainly expected more. But no, I can't recommend it.
Disappointing. No, I wouldn't recommend it. I would just buy that. Actually, Inside Out's Blu-ray just came out recently, so buy that.
Yeah, that's all I can say for that. Really, I was very bored.
Or if you want a better dinosaur animation film,
Dinosaur,
or
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but that's not animation.
Nah.
Well, it's whatever.
If you like dinosaurs,
Jurassic Park.